What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video. Alright guys, so big news obviously about Sephiroth dropping today at 10 p.m. Hopefully things are still good because last time I went to check it, it was in this. Looks like Japanese. And I mean, I'm not sure. It looks like the schedule maintained, but the rest of it is in what looks like Japanese writing. So unfortunately, I'm not sure if this changes anything or if this is just an error, but there's obviously an issue going on. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the other issue that's happening right now. There's a defect that they've actually talked about real quick. As of today, 8:30 a.m., issues with Transability. So something is going on. And they actually explain what's happening. So we have confirmed issues with Transabilities that can be obtained by defeating the symbol enemies in the event dungeon, Mako Reactor 1 and Crisis Dungeon. Therefore, we have implemented a temporary solution to these issues. So the physical defense Transability is actually not affecting physical defense, but is instead affecting magic attack. So when you pick the physical defense Transability, you're actually getting magical attack rather than physical defense. If the physical defense Transability is acquired while in state of having acquired the magical attack Transability, the physical defense Transability will not take effect during that dungeon. So it cancels it out completely, which is interesting, okay? When the physical defense Transability is acquired while the magic attack Transability is active, the Transability of magic attack will not take into effect during that dungeon. In situations where the effect of physical defense and magic attack are active, acquiring a Transability with the same name will result in the effects being added. Oh, what a headache. Okay, so let's break this down a little further. So number one, the physical defense Transability is not affecting physical defense, but is instead having an effect on magical attack. Okay, pretty straightforward stuff there. Now, what effect it's having, I'm not sure. Is it increasing magical attack, or is it just canceling magic attack out completely? I'm not sure there. I think it's increasing magical attack. So number two, so this is case number two. If the physical defense Transability is required while in a state of already having the magic attack Transability, the physical defense Transability will not take into effect during that dungeon. So if you already have the magic attack Transability and then you pick up, if the physical Transability is acquired, and then you pick up the physical defense Transability, the physical defense Transability no longer is working in that dungeon at all. So you lose that entire trans completely. When the physical defense Transability is acquired while the magic attack Transability is active, magic attack Transability is active, in the state of, sorry, I'm trying to read the two of them to see what the difference is. If the physical Transability is acquired while in the state of having acquired, okay, so that's acquiring it, and then the other one is it actually being active. The Transability of magic attack will not take into effect. Okay, so this is interesting because this is saying if you have acquired the magical attack Transability, defense doesn't work. But in this one, it's saying while the magic attack Transability is active. Now, I'm not sure what it means by active. Is when you pick up the Transability, is it not just active at all times? Right? So if you pick up magic attack plus 15, for example, in your Transability, isn't it already in effect? So I'm not sure what the difference between number 2 and 3 really are. So if somebody understands the difference, please let me know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it here. So when the physical defense Transability is acquired, so that's the same right there. So when or if. When the physical Transability, that's the only real difference in the wording there, if and when, is acquired while in a state of having acquired the magical Transability. This is acquired while the magic Transability is active. Again, not sure exactly the difference between, I know the wording is different, but I'm not sure how you activate a trans. I thought it's automatically activated. The Transability of magic attack will not take into effect during that dungeon. Okay. Corresponding action. As a temporary measure, we will change the notation in the Crisis Dungeon and ranking abilities as follows. The ability currently labeled as Magic Attack will be changed to Magic Attack A. The ability currently labeled as Physical Defense will be changed to Magic Attack B. We would like to inform you about the unique behavior issues that will occur due to this change. When either Magic Attack A or Magic Attack B is in effect and the same Transability is acquired, the effect values will be combined. Okay, so if you have acquired magic attack A 20% and then acquire magic attack A 10%, it will become magic attack A 30%. Pretty straightforward there. That's easy to explain. If you acquire both magic attack A and B, the Transability you obtained first will no longer take into effect. Gotcha. Okay, so an example, in the state where magic attack A is 20% has been acquired, Transability of magic attack B has not been acquired. If magic attack B 10% is acquired, then only magic attack B will be applied. Holy! So be very careful here, guys. Pick only A or B, whatever suits your needs. Do not pick up both. If either magic attack A or magic attack B becomes ineffective due to the same name Trance Ability being acquired, the effect value will not be applied. So for example, if you have acquired magic attack A at 20% and then acquire magic attack B at 10%, and then further acquire magic attack A minus 50%, only magic attack B will remain applied. Okay, so again, it overrides. So the moment you pick up the same letter magic attack, it overrides each other if you have both. Okay, these Crisis Dungeon effects and their names will be corrected in the next game update. Even if the fluctuation of magic attack due to this issue is intentionally, it will not be considered a misuse of the issue, and no action will be taken on ranking or account measures. So there you guys go. It's not considered a bug or an exploit of any sort, okay? We're currently not planning to reset the dungeon ranking or the scores in the Crisis Dungeon. We apologize for the inconvenience. Okay, so should have read further down. So physical defense now is no longer a thing. It's been replaced by magic attack A and B. Okay, so the gist of it all is, if you pick magic attack A and then magic attack B, then the one you pick next will take over. Even if magic attack B is lower in percentage, it will be the one that's going to be used as the Transability. But if you pick magic attack A and B and then you pick magic attack A, which is a minus, it will not apply. Only magic attack B will be applied, and A will cancel each other out and no longer be used. Okay, that's from what I'm understanding here. Okay, this is an interesting change. So this may change a lot of people's scores and runs. They're not touching anything for the actual existing scores, guys. So this is on my free to play. Let's see if it has changed anything. I'm sure some people have taken advantage of this already. So I'm at 204 now. Okay, I was at 160 something earlier today. So my suggestion, guys, is redo it again, all of the Crisis core or all the Mako Reactor dungeons, and see if it helps you raise your score. Clearly, they're not considering it a misuse or an exploit, so you may as well take advantage and see if you can up your damage output with Sephiroth, who is a magic user, obviously, and the main damage dealer, and see if you guys can get yourself a higher score, because I'm assuming a lot of people will be doing the same. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. What a crazy occurrence. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.